I can't imagine we're really gonna see any other enemy types here. Unless if Orlecchio has something else under his control. That's kind of why I'm, like, feeling this, like, danger hallway into... like, all of these dead. Into this door. Just, this feels like it. So I'm, not looking forward to it, but let's give it a shot. Oh my god.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen. Romeo. Why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo. You never should have had to suffer this. Not you. You deserve to be happy.
Master Leia, by the time you read this letter, I will be at the zoo, taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I am acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I will bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible. I know it's a bit macabre to say, but can we get like a... I want like a closer picture of that. That person don't got blood eyes. Are we really just gonna leave?
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean,
No.
that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
I didn't realize it's like a statue. With the arms twisted up. Oh, there's a shortcut. Ain't that nice? Okay. The Rose Estate, the cradle of truth. gonna say, this really feels like it doesn't need enemies. But, oh well. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honorable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we have avoided any major conflict or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We will continue to observe the subject and hope it is able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behavior. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When you procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repair took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. Yeah, did they really need to give the dude limbs? Like, as fucked up as the alchemists are, you'd think they would be fine with, like, yeah, he don't need shit. Sorry. I mean, like, they're not attacking, but there's no reason to not kill them. And they're suffering. Okay, you got a little bit more spice in you than I anticipated. Yo, that one's still kicking. Actually, is it a robot? I guess these ones are the main robots. Petition to the Order. To the esteemed and honorable Sir Valentinus. Firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I've confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergos of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I've heard it said that if you gaze far too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it is too late, you must take action. Sanction him. Your faithful aide, Arden. But like, yeah, like, okay, he's gonna study this deranged murderer puppet. Why give him arms? I mean, when they, like, get him again, he's, like, locked up. I don't know if he was getting up because I decided to attack. Is it sad that, like, you know, in this upsetting scenario, I still kind of want to just go like, hell yeah, for how clean that fight was. Got hit a little bit, but worked out well enough. This is definitely a room. Sharing the warmth of giving, an evening of philanthropy. Like a little height chart. That mirror don't work. Spring celebration photo 18 cross. May your future days be not but happiness. Don't even know what this door is. Makes sense that she'd be gone, I guess. Don't think there's really anything for me down there. Family's happy memories. My family. They're everything to me. In honor of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. Leah, Carlo, Romeo. This is the picture in the locket. So I guess this is Leia's room. Sophia's diary. The petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen, except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort those desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked to meet at the harbor, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipment. What could he want? Oh, Jesus. And that's when Simon probably is getting ready to kidnap her. Yeah, okay.
Wait. This must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
I think, I remember seeing in the video I watched notes about how she was here, so that makes sense. And obviously the color of the drip. The way this kind of, like, you walk in here is very similar to when you find Sophia at the Abbey. So that makes sense. Another letter from an old friend, undelivered. The first part of the letter is missing. I know you're angry about what you've read. I am sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend, Giuseppe. Who was he? Shit, it's a familiar name, I just don't remember. Tonya, ever since that day, I can't recognize this world. I was intolerant. An ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation. Is that Vanini? Was that his name? Only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learned of Vanini's... Nope, never mind. That... I mean, the name's come up before. Was he... Gosh, okay, whatever, I'll just read it. When I learned of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied with the world's praise and attention were all mine. And my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope. Worlds even an empty man could still live for. Camille was Carlo's mother, right? That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet, no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand, to my very bones, the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I am an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto, like, that's... I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Is it a different Giuseppe? That is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. Oh, he's saying... Okay. That's where my confusion was kind of, because I thought maybe that was his first name, but then, like, I was like, well, he said Grandmaster Geppetto. This is him saying it, like, from the bottom of his heart. I get it. He's not being, like, a hard ass. He's like, listen, I got things to say. Only satisfied with the world's praise and attention were all mine. Camille taught me that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I don't know what I was thinking, and, like, clearly that's what he said there. Losing it more terrible than have known it for the past. I'm not a man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it, yet no matter how hard I try to remember, now it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all color. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I'm an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than the puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Monard Charity House, the child grew up happily, I think. I'm grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. Hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonia. Your friend, Giuseppe. Okay. Sorry about my confusion there. At least I got to it before I'm like, I don't understand what this message is about. Dog, we really don't, like, need this. Is that a chef? I didn't realize that was a chef's hat. That was very clean, besides the fact that I got hit. What a massive room. I understand now why it's a massive room. So what's, what's this guy? He's just here for fun? He's just here for fun. Well, how all of his limbs came off. My main thing was, like, why does he look like that? Like, what was he using as a weapon there? Oh, there's a ladder down. Gotcha. You have to kind of wonder where Leia ended up going. Apparently I ended up in the wine cellar. Can level up again. Let's go. Even out those numbers. I don't care. I would prefer it to look even than to get a bonus level in advancement for no reason. More years of service and dedication to the Rose Estate. Yeah, well, those are like human people. Aren't these all robot men? Robotniks? See, someone decided to drop in. Would have caught me off guard if I didn't see him on the screen. Quartz. 2 levels. Frenzied amulet. Don't I have like 5 of those? Don't I have like a bunch of those? I have a better one. Restores HP when fatal attacks is successful. It's not a bad option. Also, I really don't think I need this. We'll put the Robot Slayer one. Puppets, I mean. Sorry. What are you doing over here, guy? You're just hanging out in the pantry. Well, now I don't feel so sad anymore because it's kind of just like a normal level. These... I don't like how, Oh. I don't like how narrow the doors are to get in here. Very claustrophobic. I'd say normal level, but it's also not like we're facing anything too crazy, although I do hear squelching over here. Hey, Squelcher. Is that the wine? He explodes. I see that now. I think the wine made like a popping noise. Oh. Got some stretch to you. Oh, that's nothing. Okay. I don't know why I thought that was like a little path. It almost looks like there was a bonus guy over there. They're not a scary shadow. Oh, it's like blood. Edict, purification for the great truth. We will purify these heresies for the great truth, for leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He has halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He has dared place the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Sir Pistris. Awaken of all the sin. Purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. So... they want to get rid of the Rose Estate. Is this... was this part of Simon's plan? To get rid of, like... just to get to Sophie, potentially? Did he plan for, Alessio to come here? As a, like, diversion? Am I right now? Should I have gone down? A letter to Valentinus. Fold it with great care. It is written in steady, neat handwriting. Sir Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologize for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I loved this family, but walking the Monad Path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I am truly indebted to you for all you have done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you place in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of this sword you gifted to me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feeling inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. So, I believe Sophia was supposed to be Valentinus' daughter, right? So...
this must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Was he in charge of the Rose Estate? Here we live, here we remain, we are eternal. So yeah, because that would be Sophia, Leia then, and I don't know, parents, or whatever. Because I think that was like the weird part too of Simon's coup. And this is where the hand was. Probably should go back down. But I'd imagine Alessio doesn't give a shit about this stuff, right? So, like, I think it would just be that Simon probably let this happen. Like, that's why he gave Alessio hands. In the end, no matter how human Alessio wanted to be, or, like, I guess not want to be, but prove with, like, murdering well, murdering in general. In the end, he still ended up being a puppet. Just to get the, I want to go back down. Just to get the arm of God stolen. I'm almost surprised we never did see, this dude. Okay, I got through most of those attacks. It's fine. Not like this. Please stop. I'm getting cheesy with it. Accusation against Simon. Sir Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Luca, senior counselor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's with that same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He's making no effort to hide his true intentions. But it's not too late. Please call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. And that just kind of, still happened. Hey, we got a quartz. Let's go. Worth it to almost die to the first enemy you really have to fight in the base game. He did have extra moves. He did a lot of shoulder bashing. A lot of these names I don't remember if I should be remembering, like Luca. I don't recall if like an assembly was maybe where more so some of the coup took place. Yeah, I guess I'll level up. Why not? Dump those points into advancement. They'll help. Great Master's Letter of Excommunication. To my young apprentice, I'm told you have succumbed to delusions and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin? Handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far. I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council, I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. I'm sorry, I'm confused a little bit about this. To the young apprentice. I wasn't like... I assume this is about Simon sending... The sea monster, I think, would be Arlecchio, but wasn't, like, Simon Valentinus's apprentice? Clearly I am mistaken about something there. I've lost the thread at some point. And then the elixir, I'm assuming, is the thing to make you, like, a great one. Or theoretically to make you into a great one. Get him! Don't know why I didn't follow up with a heavy. Looks like we'll open that up probably once we get to that. There's a lot of puzzle solving we have to do. That dude lost his head. Oh, there was a fellow over here. I saw you. Any more fellas around? God damn it. Don't know why you made it so difficult. I see you, fella. Okay, now we're gonna do some shenanigans, it seems like. You silly goose. Okay. I guess that was just a bonus room. Is that where they, like, keep the help? I think those ones are the robots. I see you. Oh, you got spittle. It feels so good to do that double tap when there's multiple enemies around. Don't think I'd be able to jump that right now, but from over there I should be able to. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like a bit much for the emotional high or low of what we walked into. Like, I just feel like I don't really want to be doing this right now. Completely missed that item. Oh, this makes sense now. Yeah, jumped it good. Yeah, jumped it bad. We got the one that matters, though. I don't know, I thought you were like a trap. I don't even think there's an enemy over here. He spooked me for a minute. Alright, just a fun little library. It was pretty clear that was going to be the, Oh, hello! No, can't say I was ready for that. I'm alive! How'd that happen? Silly me. Hey, we got a garden key. A key obtained from within the Rose Estate and unlocks the door to the Rose Garden entrance. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson, an ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. Real freaking struggle with that guy. Okay. I hear noises. Blue Guardian Ship, Amulet 3. That's the one that gives us, like, stamina and health, doesn't it? The last battle. The end of this overture is approaching. We visit the unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfulfilled promises may all disappear within the overtures when the overture ends. Oh. Okay. Well. I'm going to maybe double check before we deal with that. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything.